All right, man. So last night, college football, NFL football had another successful day. We had a player prop on Prize Picks, 6-pick power play, smashed, and then we went with the under runs on Philly and the Dodgers. Crazy because it went extra innings, went like 10, 11 innings, and we still hit the under. And then we went total points for the Giants over 15 and a half. They smacked that first quarter. First, second quarter, they smacked that. So we had a pretty easy day. The only thing we missed a parlay. We missed a parlay, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. It's not the fact that it's not the fact that it wasn't. It would. We bet on the Eagles. We bet on the Eagles to win. The spread was like -8, meaning the Eagles had to win by 8 points or more to win. We just put them on the parlay for money line, just win. And my thought process was, they're coming off a loss to the Broncos, solid loss to the Broncos. Maybe they come back versus the Giants with some energy. And I'm thinking, Giants just lost to the Saints, one of the worst teams in the NFL. There's no way they come out and beat the Eagles, and they came out and just. But yeah, we do take losses, you know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, we've made profits. So if you guys want to get signed up, click the link down below in the comment section. And once again, you guys can use these promo codes right here. All 50 states. This is what we bet on right here. Full Star Sportsbook. All 50 states. Chalkboard, player props, and then we use Prize Picks as well as player props. So if you guys want to get signed up, make some money. The weekend is approaching. College football, NFL football. Click the link down below in the comment section. Get signed up. Plays come straight to your phone as a text message. As soon as I put it in, you get a link. Click that link. Bam, you see the plays. You just put them in too. So let's make some money, man.
Make that rain. Ooh, yeah. Hey, black rain. Ooh. Yo, hey, black rain. Yeah, hey, black rain. Oh, yeah. Who you think is the best in the league? Black rain. Who you think these people tryna see? Black rain. Pros online still on my plays. For what? Who you think these people wanna be? Black rain. Who you know with a drift like this? Black rain. Hey, who you know with a drift like that? Black rain. Who you know with a stick like this? Black rain. Hey, who you know with a stick like that? You reading ebooks, but this is a pro read. Pro read. Sometimes I do this with no read. They say that I'm sticky. They say I'm too OP. I can be down 14, come back in the 4, win the game out with no lead. No lead. If you ain't got 200 or better, I'm sending it back. Don't you even approach me, don't need to go pro, cause you already know me. Yo, hey, black rain. Oh, yeah.
Alright, we see that? We see the roster update? See the roster update? Okay, cool. So this is what I want to say, right? This is what I want to say. We're gonna talk about everything. This is what I want to say. 81 strength should be higher. He's definitely strong as fuck. Break tackle, trucking, kind of like that. Change of direction, I'm going to use him for the sake of this video because the boy's a damn monster. 5'10", 216. Boy's a damn monster. Here's what I want to say, right? If they would make the necessary changes to regs as they should, and we all got our opinions on what they should be doing and what they could be doing, right? You know what I'm saying? But if they would take some input from the community and just ask around and be like, hey, what do you think would be solid, a solid change? What do you think would be a necessary change? So who's my damn corners? Okay, we'll do Dre Belton. If they would ask the community, and trust me, they know what they need to do to make it better. And I'm gonna tell you how I know they know. Because they do it in MUT. Every day in MUT, a new card comes out. Every day they got multiple cards coming out in MUT. And I'll say this though. Here's the big difference between MUT and regs with the new cards coming out. The biggest difference is these cards are probably already pre-made. You know what I'm saying? And now all they got to do is drop these cards. I can get an understanding of how it would be difficult to try to keep up with the standings of real life, you know. But more work means, you know, more results pretty much for the community. And at this point, you know, I just feel like they don't care about the community. Because to make it interesting, right, you got these people that continuously playing with the same teams, and people are wondering why they playing with the same teams, bro. And then you have people crying, they need to downgrade him in real life, bro. He should be downgraded in real life. He's not even that good on the game. And then you'll have players that are good on the game. Braylon 58-0 still. Go crazy. And you have players that are good in real life, shitty on the game. And it's like, bro, if they would do weekly updates, and mind you, right, the game be out for a whole year. The game be out for a whole entire year. And regs just get stale. You know what I'm saying? Regs just get stale. So if they could at least make it interesting for the season, for the you know what I'm saying, for the season that we're playing, you know what I'm saying, for the real NFL season, if they could just do work for 4 months out the year, you know what I'm saying, each week, bam, 4 or 5 months out the week, you know what I'm saying, bam, this week Jaxson Dart, Scatterboo went crazy, up 5 overall for both of them, up 5 strength, you know what I'm saying. Kind of make it to where it's like, you feel me? Jalen Hurts played shitty, so to say, or whatever the case may be, down 2 or 3 overall for him. You feel me? Now, you ain't got to do every player like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do every player. But, you know, the ones that impacted the game the most is the one that should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Cam Scatterboo, Jaxson Dart, what was it? Humphreys, the receiver from, you know what I'm saying, Humphreys. And it ain't rocket science. All they got to do is, they got all these analysts and shit. All they got to do is just have somebody watch the game and be like, yeah, boost him, take him back. And I'm not saying Jalen Hurts played a terrible game, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he should have definitely played better. Eagles offensive line, dropped them down as a whole, 2-3 overall. You feel me? Like they do for Mutt. You feel me? Let's make it interesting. Every week. You mean tell me you can't do that weekly for the football season? Now after the season, I understand there won't be no upgrades or downgrades and shit like that because ain't nobody playing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the year, it'll be final on what the stats is until the new game come out or something like that. But you mean to tell me during the season they barely do upgrades, and then they don't even give people, like, you know what I'm saying, good upgrades and shit like that. You got people that barely get this, barely get that. Every now and then, he got a +2 overall. Whoop-de-doo. Barely do they downgrade anybody. So that should just be frustrating. Can't tell you how he rushed 5 right there and I got screamed at. Well, 4. Can't tell you how he rushed 4 and I got screamed at right there. That was shitty of me. Can't run verticals right there. Can't run verticals. I think I should run verticals here. It's just straight man to man. I just don't trust comeback routes on this game. Then they updated to where my dog would just stop walking right there. Like, you feel me? It be small things about the game that they see fucked up and they just won't fix it. Or small things that they could be doing to make it a better game and they don't. So it'd be like, you know, And especially because it's regs, the shit gets stale. You know what I'm saying? They do nothing extra to it. You know, they might snatch one ability away from somebody. They might give somebody else another ability. You feel me? It'd be so stale and it just make the game just not fun. And then you wonder why everybody playing with the same teams, bro? Them the best teams, bro. I kind of had my post. And then we sit there and watch offensive linemen watch one person beat the whole offensive line. Like, what? Get out there, Jaxson. Just hold that ball, boy. Go crazy, Scam. Go crazy, Scat. I just called him Scam. Cam Scatterboo. They call that boy Scat. I didn't even read that last play. Because he don't have enough people in the box to begin with. You got 2 people outside for the quarterback, which means you don't have an extra. You missing a guy in the middle. You feel me? But tell me that wouldn't make the game so much better, bro. Weekly updates? Weekly? You mean to tell me? And then I would say, honestly, it's regs, right? They want to base this off real life. Take the players that are not playing right now off the game. Or, I wouldn't say off the game, put their overall so low. Or you know what I'm saying, put their overall so low that nobody want to even think about playing with them. You feel me? Like Lamar Jackson hurt right now. Put Lamar Jackson at a 38 overall. Take his speed down. Take everything, throwing down. Take everything down to the point where he's not even play wittable. You feel me? Because niggas you can't play with him in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You got to make the game fun. You got to make it interesting. If you want change in the game, you have to make changes. You know what I'm saying? You have to make changes to the game. And he threw that right there. I feel like they just don't make. I just feel like they just really don't care. I mean, that's just how I feel. I feel like they just really just honestly don't give a damn. Like, I don't know how you can have a football game with actual records and shit and players playing bad and players playing good, and you don't think to say, hey, let me upgrade this, you know what I'm saying? Let me make some changes to a week. And you can't weekly? Is that too much to ask for? Every Tuesday? Excuse me, right after Monday Night Football, bam, every Tuesday. Upgrade that John. After every Tuesday, upgrade it. And like I say, I'm not talking about, okay. And I'm not talking about like, every player needs a single update or I'm just talking about, the main players that impacted the game. He got Cook running smooth as fuck. What do Cook got? Cook got to have a certain ability. The reason he's running smooth like that. He got that nigga. Like, it's like he wiggling while he dancing. What does Cook got? Cause what the fuck? Jukebox. Steerable juke animations. Backfield mismatch. Nah, he ain't even juking. That nigga just out there moving and grooving. They already made it to where it ain't much defense in the game. Guess a hard flat won't get out there. I guess he won't even like try to play. I guess he won't even try to get out there. Where was he at? I guess a cloud. I guess a hard flat cloud won't even try to play that. I'm 1,000% sure I had a. Okay, I don't know. I hate that how when I reorder my depth chart, they put tight ends back there. I hate that shit. That was great defense by him. Can't even lie. That was really good defense. Really, really good defense. Really good defense by him. Like I say, it's hard as fuck that there's no defense. And then when you get opportunities like that to catch interceptions on bad reads, they just be like, nah. Man, I feel like that's why people like playing the game. Like it's very bot friendly. It's very, very bot friendly as far as offensive wise. And I think they make it like that on purpose. I think they make it to where like, yeah, we're gonna make it to where, you know, we're gonna try to make it easy on the average player. We're gonna make it easy on the average player, so that's gonna be the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If we can get on here and we can get people in these high scoring games, you know what I'm saying, they'll find it fun. I think that's what EA does. I think that's exactly what EA does when they make these games. You know, that's how they keep their fan base. That's how they get the younger crowd involved. That's how they get the older crowd involved. Because if we're being honest, if we're being totally honest, not a lot of people on here are playing for. Not a lot of people playing on here are playing to compete. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just playing this shit for fun. Win or lose, they get off and feel like they had a successful day. Nigga, when I lose, I'll be like, damn, what can I do to, you feel me? Get a little better. What can I tighten up on? Like, damn, am I just, you feel me? Am I just trash or what? All right, if he runs up, okay, he ran this something like this last time. Thank you. We put the for the comebacks. I remember that. I remember them comeback routes. Is cover 2 the defense? I've been thinking, because last dude I played, cover 2 had him strapped up. All right, here I'm probably going to get beat by a long crossing route somewhere. Okay, just come down and make tackles. Okay. Okay. Going hard flats here. I gotta switch it to like the corner out on the right side or something. Oh, that's such great defense. That's such great defense. We did go hard flat right there. We went hard flat right there. That's such great defense. Now is a question of, can I get pressure right here? He got something at the he gonna have something at the sticks. Just gave that up. I gave it up. I don't know what to play in that situation. I don't even know what defense to. And like nobody got. I should have just went. If I'm on. I should have went with a cover 2. I should have went with something like, I don't know. Give up 4th and 16. Trying to get any type of pressure rather than just sitting back there letting them find a read. Probably should have went cover 2 again. Probably should have went cover 2 again in that situation. That's what I'm thinking. If you know me, I've never been the type to like cover 2. I always thought cover 2 was so shitty. But it's looking like that's a good defense this year. I have never liked cover 2, bro. Like, ever. Good Lord. Can I get a contain? Thank you, contains. Thank you, contains. Thank you. Thank you. And I had to switch stick to my corner on the left side because I don't know what he was going to play. He was going to do some shit to where, like, my corner was going to do some weird shit. Like, wow, this guy coming behind him, he going to come down into the box. It's going to be wide open in the back of the end zone. I've seen it happen too many times. I'm really trying to figure out. Cover 2 has bad run defense, though. That's what I don't like about it. But it's also a lot of shit I hate about it still, too. Double pass. Can I pick that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great switch stick, boy. Amazing switch stick right there. That's what it... Gotta love it. I want, boy, it's a lot of shit that I really want to throw. This game is crazy. Nah, for real, this game is crazy. I can't even lie, this game is crazy. This game is crazy. I want to pull it. I want to so bad. What do we have out of this? Cool. I like this a lot. I thought he overthrew that. I was about to be like, no way. I didn't put no type of spin on it. I didn't high ball, low ball. I just threw that regular. I was about to say there's no fucking way he just overthrew that through the back of the end zone. Just the vertical with the comeback routes. Thank you. When I be saying this game funny, that's why I be saying this game funny. You know, but I ain't mad about it. I threw a vertical to Scatterboo. We you know what I'm saying? He knocked it down. You feel me? I ain't, you know. But I will continue to say this game is bot friendly. Why is this guy over here on the sideline? I don't know. Thank you, Cloud, for making a tackle. He had a touchdown. He had a touchdown because my middle player will not get back there. That first vertical, that blue vertical, oh yeah, that was touchdown. I don't know why he didn't throw it, but it was definitely touchdown. We definitely gonna go hard flat on this left side. Great tackle, great tackle, great tackle. Definitely going hard flats again. He didn't even think he caught it. He didn't even, I played it so good, he didn't even think he caught it. I guess in that situation, the best thing to do is just bring the player there and click off and let the computer do the rest. The reason cover 2 plays so good on this game, I see why. is because the corners be like carrying. The corners be damn near in the back of the end zone. The corners damn near play the verticals. Corners damn near playing verticals on this game. Instead of like jamming and sinking and then anything in the zone, you come up on it. I'm run committing, but I just don't have enough in the box regardless. I don't care, I'm still run committing. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we got a fumble. Oh, we're going to the crib with it. Oh, we're going to the crib. How bad would you feel? You know, all that fake passing adjustments to run QB sneak and Josh Allen fumble. How mad would you be? Oh my God. How mad would you be that I get on here one game a day and be put in? I get on here one game a day with a random team versus people who play this shit consistently. And I be putting belt. Boy, we be putting belt. Since I done got in that Bills 5 wide, can't lose. Can't lose. Since we got in that Bills 5 wide, we not losing, bro. Bills playbook is available too, by the way. Bills offensive ebook is available. People have been asking me why haven't I put out a defensive ebook? Because I just don't think there's defense in the game. So that would really be stealing. I look at that as legit scamming. Nah, it ain't scamming because there is some defense, but I'm not comfortable putting out a defensive ebook. I'm not, so I haven't. But yeah, man, if you guys want to join the sports bets, down below in the comment section, man. Down below, let's win some money.
Hey, Black Rain, yeah.